Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. 1, 2, 3. All right. That seems to be working. I am going to. Right now, I'm going to work on. I'm working on creating a thumbnail for this based off of some things that I like. Took a picture of myself, and then after I took the picture, I found a PNG image of Simone's goggles. I'm being blind as hell. Okay, so let me see. Change the tolerance a little bit. Let's go back here again, and let's just. Just be using the pen. I don't need to be using the Now we're gonna bring this up. We're just gonna move that on top of that and that on top of that as well. Those together. Just move both of those. We'll put it right there. And then we'll blow them up a little bit. Okay, and then we'll actually go down to this image and no. I mean, I may need to make even more room on the side. I moved everything on my desk, like all of it over. Took a minute. Good. Took a good little minute for me to do. I gotta remember to keep this kind of. Edit. Oh wait, I haven't rasterized it. That's why. There we go. Let me change the hue and mess with it until I get something I like. Trying to see. Let's increase the saturation of my face. No, that doesn't work. To increase that a little bit. I like how that looks. We're gonna roll with this. For right now, this is what we got. Give me a second. Studio format. Let's go ahead and save it. Oh, crap. Hold on. Give me a second. I can't see nothing because I ain't got my chat up here. Hey, what's up? What's going on? I'm trying to work on this picture so I can put it up as my stream image. Then I'm gonna move on to playing some games. Well, might react to a video first, but I'm probably just gonna do Monster Hunter tonight. Not feeling like doing the other stuff. Wait a minute. Am I live on Twitch too? Yeah, I guess I am. Okay. That's great. Let me save this image as a JPEG. Boom. Wait, did it not save? Okay, save both. Okay, let's get some Monster Hunter started. Boom. Hey, come on. What's been going on with your day? Okay, option display. Fix this because it's off a little bit. Ta-da, we good. Continue. I gotta get to master rank 70 for the next mission. And it's like 150 or something insane for to get the risen elder dragons, which is crazy. I have no idea how I'm gonna get there because it's moving like so slow. We'll turn this into her. Give it to me. That's my what? What you mean? Oh. You good? We just start that. That's good too. Okay. So I'm gonna try to search for the Arzuros one. I don't think I'm gonna find it though, because I've been searching. I've been trying to search for individual monsters in the anomaly investigations, but I haven't been able to find one. Every time I try, it's always the same thing. It just fails the search, which kind of bothers me because I'm like, I can't get the like extra 50 or 60 points that pop up if you do like 10 of them. I only managed to get 2 of them, and it's just by accident. If I say to any though, I should get some. That seems to happen pretty quick. Yep, it failed. Okay, so we just gonna go with any. I could just do it myself, but if I get nothing, I'm just gonna start one up myself and hope some people come in and help me. Cause these anomaly ones be kind of extra. Got an Anjanath, so get this. Oh,
Excellent timing.
I'm gonna hope I don't have the same problem I had yesterday. Like, yesterday I was trying to play this, and like I was trying to hit off. Oh, I was trying to hit off these charge shots so I could build up my meter. And I don't know what was going on. Like, I think the controller was freezing or something was interfering with it, and so it would hold it like super long, and then it. And I'm kind of feeling it already. It's kind of like some delay. Okay, that wasn't bad. And I got hit. I should have used the block. Oh, shoot. He came out of nowhere. Gorangolm.
Reliable as always.
this up. Oh, he ran away. Y'all didn't switch it over? Okay, whatever. Let's do it though. We gonna go. What y'all doing? Leave before he come get us. Is this still following us? I need to pay attention. Come on, buddy. Show it to me. Yep, nope. Wasn't hidden anyway. Hey, I love having these hunting horns on here, bro. They the best. Is it back? Oh, okay. So he got it. Hold on. Let me get that tail. I can't see. Yes. Your tail is mine, buddy. Bring that here, boy. Oh, damn. Shit. Oh, no. You can't go for me. Nah. Oh. Whatever. Ha! Hey, whoever keep knocking this down, like, I like having them around. Okay. Give me this. Give me that. Wait. Okay, I'm going the wrong way. Tweaking. I saw it, but I tweaked. Dodge. Heal him. Someone wants a mustache ride. They be wild in this game with some of these comments. Okay. It's running away. We got it though. Wait. Not yet. I don't even know how to pull that off the monster ride and stuff without like going through the long process of fighting them and everything. I know some people who is like they just do that. They just go around the map and that whole entire thing is just like let's grab a new monster to fight them with. Come on, come on. Oh, back up. Back up. My tail, come on. I haven't been able to get tail at all. Like almost anything since I started the anomaly investigations. Since I started the afflicted ones. Oh, thank you. I'm so happy about that. Yeah. Ooh, there it is. It ain't fleeing no more. Wait. Did it just... It just fled back to here. Okay. Like, it's crazy. All of these, like, afflicted ones. Like, I'm breaking parts on these. Well, we're breaking parts on these that I've, like, never done before. On my own or with other people, but then, like, the tails, it's just like, nah, they don't want to come off no more. Probably because I'm terrible and you see me miss up. And I do stuff like that. No. Give it to me. Yep. Back down we go. But it's alright. We're gonna get back up there. Come on, buddy. Break the tail. Come on. Maybe I'm up too close to something. Maybe I just need to hit like right on the tip. I think you can break that bone thing on the front of his face too. But I'm like pretty sure you only break it when he's enraged. And I'm not trying to stand in front of him, and none of us have a hammer. They got the hunting horns, but I ain't trying to get them killed. For no. Move. Hey, yo, that was oh. Let me get back up here. That hitbox, bro. Thank you. Oh, come on. Come on. This stupid cliff. I wasn't even nowhere near it that time. Don't do it to me. I was about to say, don't put me back up off that cliff again. No, no. Ah, got you. Stupid. Got your tail. Thank you. Give it to me. It belongs to me. And me alone. I didn't even see what level this one was. Guess I'll see in a second. See here, chat log. Nope. Can't see what it is. What is that one doing? He over there doing something. Take me with you.
Another great hunt.
Got all of this stuff. I'm gonna just start forging some armor at some point because I got a lot of stuff in the back kind. I got art, for example, the Arzrow stuff. Like I was constantly seeing Arzrows, but now all of a sudden I don't see it no more. 903 master rank 67. I don't know what this is for either. The Elgato tickets. I know it's to like forge something, but I ain't forged nothing with it, so I'm kind of at a loss for words. But okay, this is the next thing I need to forge. And then it's that, and then some Risen Kushala and Risen Teostra. But again, to get both of those, I kind of gotta. No, we're good here. To get both of those, I kind of gotta reach 150. Lottery. Yep. Give me the thing. They didn't give me the thing. That's kind of annoying that those like little statues and things you can get, those are in there. You can't really pick them up unless you get the jackpot. The thing only comes around occasionally, and the statue's only in there occasionally. Why'd I check? This will be full next time, so it'll be good then. I know it's probably gonna run out for the Buddy Dojo thing before I can get back. I know it's probably gonna run out before it can reach the what's it called? Before it can reach before they all reach 50 or one of them reach 50. But I'm gonna leave it open just in case. I'm hoping that when I'm gonna hit 50 and I can switch it out with another lower level. I only have a couple low 50s right now. I think I got a good amount, like majority I think are 47 and 48. I got a couple 46s left, but they'll be up to where they need to be soon. Diablos and Apex Rathalos. Oh boy. I need the Apex anyway. Need What's it called?
Another great meal.
Need to make some critical jewels, so it'll help with that. What do you? Wait a minute. What is this that I haven't seen yet? I fought the Apex Rathalos before, so.
There's the target.
Oh! Really? Of course y'all did. I don't want to do this by myself. Nope. I ain't doing that by myself. We ain't finna have that. And both of them strengthen up to 3. No. I remember how this worked. Whenever stuff like that used to happen, it would hit level like the monster gets stronger for each person that comes in, but it doesn't like scale back down. Or at least I don't know about this game. I know in World it didn't scale back down. You just had a stronger monster to deal with. You were just kind of stuck with whatever happened. I gotta remember to use the radio menu a little bit more. How much you want to bet this pops up though? Watch the Magnum Hollow pop up. Failed to join quest session. Okay. Nope. We're going to go for any again. I'm just gonna play some of this, get my MR up. See what I get at number 70. I know they have like another Magnum Hollow, I think, that comes up. So hopefully I unlock that next. I already beat all the other stuff from the stuff that's automatically available from the title updates. I beat all those already. So I got the or there was Flaming Espinas or whatever it's called. Silver Rathalos, Gold Rathalos. No, Gold Rathalos. No, Silver Rathalos, Gold Rathian, and then was on the Chaotic Gormagala and all that. Okay, since I just need this to go up, let's just find something. Mastering, even though I know I'm finna run through this. And it's wild too, cause like the mastering stuff used to be like super difficult when I first got into it. Like the monsters were super aggressive. I struggled against I think it was a Kuluyaku in the beginning.
Nothing can stand in my way.
Hey, we got Malzeno. Mill. Defender. course it didn't give me the slugger. That would have been too much like right. Ando, Jack Wang, Fiorane. Huh.
I've arrived.
I need to get earplugs on.
On my honor as a knight, I will end you. Now attack!
Have a taste of
It's vulnerable! Attack!
That's it.
That's how you do it.
You should be proud of your rights.
Here's done for. Take that. I can take on the world.
I appreciate it.
I did.
Hit it with everything! It's getting angry!
This is gonna hurt. Here comes the pain. Dude.
You sure know how to kingdom I'll show you what I'm really proud of.
Give me the tail. Give me the tail. Give me the tail. I forgot that they disappear and this one disappears and all that. Teleports, instant transmission. Give me this stuff.
Let us sever this ill-fated connection between Maldino and the kingdom.
You're in danger.
I'm here to help.
I put it to sleep. I didn't. I messed up the bomb. Ah.
Tiny part.
Got its eyes on you.
Now I'm gonna focus on your wings because that's the hardest thing for me to hit. You standing up normal. Does he have a I forgot whether or not he has that move that all the afflicted ones have. You know, he's supposed to be like the main story afflicted one. And you get the regular afflicted after, but you know what? Call my horsey. A horse doggo. Yeah, he targeted me. Get off my ass.
We will prevail. Hold nothing back.
Let us move.
Where's the tail at? Right here. Give it to me.
Move out. That's a fine whetstone you've got there.
That was some bull. That shouldn't have hit. Break the wings! Come on! At least one of them before he gets back up. Up, it's time to heal.
Are you suffering from some sort of ailment?
Oh. Oh, this is very not good. I think that was his foot. His front leg. I just want them wings. I know it's gonna be hell to hit. Since nobody has the any of the guns or the bow or anything like that. Oh boy. The fun form. He's gonna do it like second time, yeah. Face broken and both front legs broken. Let's see if we can get. I'm assuming the wings can be broken, just like everything else, but to be 100% honest, I'm not sure. I messed it up. Supposed to use that to. I messed it up again. I did. I'm hitting the wrong button.
Ends here. We must bring peace back to Kumura and the kingdom.
I guess that's the signal to let us know it's low on health. What are y'all doing? I have no idea what's happening. There we go. Move. Back away. Back away. Oh, I forgot it had tracking on it. Why are they why do they seem obsessed with fighting this Lunagaron? Oh, it's just gonna let them do it. He's done pretty much. Everything is broken too. Well, everything I know of that breaks. That far up the tail, I still got hit. I guess it is good to learn the hitboxes and stuff. I'm happy about it, I guess. Now I know in the future. And he's dead.
Farewell. Your reign of terror is over.
12-17.
Okay,
Wait, Lunagaron. Lunagaron. Cortex. Any mushrooms? Because I got to pick more of those up. Mushrooms. Where are the mushrooms? Lunagaron, come here.
Good job, buddy. Another great hunt.
pay with money. Give it to me. Jackpot, I got it.
Nice. Look at all those points. Here's what I have to offer. Hope to see you again soon.
All right. Okay, so my energy to stream is low. Maybe because, well, no. Let me take a break for a minute. Then I'm gonna come back. Because I don't feel like going to sleep yet. It's just I feel like tired, I guess, because I've been sitting in the same place. See here. That one's gonna be 49 soon. But with 3 more left, it's probably gonna take all 3 of those to hit 50. If it does. These have 2 more on them. And this be done in a second. And no more Lagany apples or whatever it is. Don't have any more of those. So, we're just gonna have to move along and see. I guess I could take them with me as my partner, but I don't really want to do that. The Malzeno armor. How did I get 8 Malzeno tails? I haven't fought him that much. Doesn't matter. Nope. Nope. Got these on, so all I need to make now is the head, and I'll have. Don't need a hard thing for that. Basil juice. Trained armor. Our pure. Golden Lune. Silver Soul. Hold on, let's see. Silver Athelos Cortex. Let's take Cortex. This does take Cortex. But then again, I gotta get the lash again anyway, so the tail, so I gotta go fight it again anyway to make that. So I can get rid of it. We just gonna make all of these that we can. Just because in the future I may want to do some different builds and I might need these. Rathalos. I'm waiting because I need to get another Rathalos. I need to get the coil. This is the part I'm supposed to have for this build, but again, I've been changing stuff, and I might just keep the other thing I got on. It seems to work a little bit better than quality fin. So let's make that. I'm just gonna go through and make everything I can. Damn, I wiped out all of them. Oh, I'm out of funds. Okay. I was wondering, I'm like, why is that great helmet changing award? Sell items. I don't know if I have enough to buy stuff yet again. Oh boy. I don't. Well, we're gonna come right on over here. We're gonna buy us some of the. Well, no, we're gonna go. Oh, receive your stuff a little bit, and you've got nothing for me to sell. Joy. Take. And you have some stuff. Thank you. That's money. That's money too. Buddy Dojo. Look at you. Oh boy. I wasted all my money on just building everything I could. That was stupid of me. But then again, I don't really care like that. So I haven't sold it yet. I could have just sold it with her now that I think about it. Too late, I'm already over here. Doesn't matter no more. That got me next to nothing. I may have crippled myself in this game. Oh joy. Now I can go further cripple myself with this. I get a good amount of No. Let me take a break. I will be back. Give me a second.
Learn to master the fill tool in Clip Studio Paint and lay down your colors faster and flawlessly.
Okay, I'm back. And let's do the search and let's switch this back over to game so y'all can see. Ta-da! And the transition is terrible. But it is what it's gonna be. Something. I probably need to do like some push-ups or something.
Another great meal. Move!
Let it help.
Excellent timing.
You know what? I just thought about something. I'm gonna switch the what's it called? I'm gonna switch the max number of people to 2 just to see if that affects it. They've pretty much already just about killed this thing now. Nai has withdrawn. Nai's internet connection died. Oh, get away. Rez has joined the quest. Don't you down me, Red. Lord, that soup needs to go somewhere. Oh. Somebody hit me. Okay. You wait. That Magmalo don't need to be here. Okay, that was huge lag. I don't know what happened. That was bad. Pick these up. Just in case.
You're not getting away. Yeah. Must maintain my edge.
Just you wait.
I didn't need to do that. Part of me wants to just capture it, but I'm not the one who's made the quest, so I'm not gonna be the one to grab it. Red wants to keep going, we'll keep going. All the parts are broken. The bomb. Okay. '85 anomaly rank. Master rank 68. Uh,
Thank you for stopping by. I hope we can talk again soon.
okay. I'm gonna take another real quick break. Just so I can get. Jesus Christ. No, I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna do some push-ups on the floor real quick, and then. What? Okay. All right. I think I got some energy back. Get the blood flowing. Get the people going. You know. Cool. Let's see. We're about to see if. No, it's not what we need. Here it is. We're about to see if it's actually the pop out that's interfering with this.
But if you have like what I say, childhood fucked up, I fucked up syndrome, which is basically what complex PTSD is trying to do. The reason why, if you have childhood trauma or childhood distressing
Well, the pop out thing isn't working now, so let's go.
I don't know what's going on for you specifically, but if you have like what I say, childhood fucked up, I fucked up syndrome, which is basically what complex PTSD is trying to do. The reason why, if you have childhood trauma or childhood distressing,
It's there. It's the entire size of a screen. Much, much smaller. I'll keep it right here. Play.
events and stuff like that, repeated distressing events throughout your life. The reason why they want to create a disorder for that is that we know that that type of experience kind of fucks you over and makes you have a major areas of dysfunction in your adulthood. The issue is that it's not easy to predict how that childhood fuckery is going to affect you later on, because the way that it affects you is going to depend on who was doing the harmful things to you, what your personality is, how old you were, how repeated it was, how extreme it was, right? So people's reactions are really different. So it's worth getting a diagnosis of PTSD.
Okay, so a lot of these are 49 now.
You can get a PTSD diagnosis if you have flashbacks and actual PTSD symptoms from your childhood. That's going to be really valuable. But more so what we're going to start seeing is people with the childhood fucked up, I fucked up syndrome will kind of collect a number of diagnoses, because we're trying to kind of collect all the dysfunctions together, being like, yeah, they've got some major social issues, social anxiety issues. They maybe also have broad depression issues. And so it's extremely unsatisfying. I hope at some point that we do come up with a proper diagnostic label that maybe has all the specifiers required. The issue is complex PTSD, as it stands right now, doesn't do that sufficiently. So what I would focus on more so for you is focus on your symptomology with your therapist. Be like, when they're saying complex PTSD, what does that mean to you? Like, what are you saying? What symptoms are you saying when you say complex PTSD? How does that impact you? Which symptoms are the most impactful broad span? Is it the anxiety? Can you go get treatment for anxiety? Are you getting treatment for anxiety? Is it the depression? Is it complex anxiety depression? You should go get treated for those two complex things. Is it self-narrative? Do you not know who you are and the lack of self-identity is like fucking with you? Then you should do more like narrative, maybe some psychoanalytic therapy. So I know that that's extremely unsatisfying answer. And obviously that's going to be my predilection. Somebody else might disagree. I think fundamentally you should do what is most helpful to you. So if the complex PTSD diagnosis is in your mind helpful and does
Look at
improve
Dragon Blood. That
outcomes,
means
you
I have
should
to
do
get
that.
to
And obviously you should take a professional who knows you more than you should take mine.
let me skip forward because this is
No one has ever said I'm
one
weird,
part.
but I'm convinced they treat me that way. Something like this? Yes, exactly. Good reorientation back to the social anxiety stuff. Okay.
There we go,
So
that
it's
makes
not
sense.
shyness, it's also not introversion. So introverts aren't necessarily socially anxious. Introverts just basically, it's mostly a measure of, it's a complex measure of, there's a couple of subcategories of essentially, it's an element of like brazenness, like how much you like. High extroverted people almost always take leadership roles because they're interested in interacting with others and kind of taking the lead and spearheading and stuff like that. And
Oh, God.
people feel like extroverted people get like filled up by being around other people. They get their energy from it, whereas introverted people need more alone time to be able to manage being around other people. But somebody who is introverted isn't
Okay.
necessarily socially anxious. They're not the same thing. Okay.
I need to make a thing around my
Here's one thing that we do have to talk about.
border
is
from my,
what happens when you
webcam.
have co-occurring social anxiety and lack of social ability. So, as I've said before, socially awkward does not mean socially anxious, right? Lack of social skill doesn't necessarily mean that the person is socially anxious. And in fact, most socially anxious people are completely fine performing social. They have completely normal social skills. That's not the issue. The issue is for people who don't know the rules of engagement. A lot of people actually with social skill problems, so they lack social awareness, they often don't have a ton of social anxiety about it because they don't realize, right? If social anxiety is a fear of negative
they don't know
perceptions,
enough to know that they're doing
social
bad.
anxious, you're always reining in your behavior and checking yourself to keep yourself from doing something that people are going to be annoyed by. If you're socially weird, you probably don't have that check very well because you're doing constant social faux pas and you're not stopping, right? And so a lot of people who are who lack social skills, they don't always have the co-occurring social anxiety. They might have, for example, some sort of like negative self-esteem because they keep doing social faux pas and people get mad at them, so they kind of start to hate themselves a little bit. But I don't find as much that there's this expression. And in fact, in the literature, we don't see these two things co-occurring together.
Come on,
One
doggo.
of the best ways to tell, like, do you have social skills is, are you a person who says, yeah, I'm not a group person, but I'm really good at one-on-one conversations? Is that you? If you're a person who says groups,
Yep.
I fall apart. I'm not very skilled in groups. But one-on-one, I'm really good at having these conversations. That is a cue that you don't have a social skills problem. You have a social anxiety problem exclusively, right? If you're really good at talking one-on-one, if you can maintain deep, close personal friendships with people and have great conversations one-to-one, that
Like,
is a
I was
cue
able
that
to do
your
that.
social skills are totally fine. Okay, there might be things here or there that you could tweak. Everyone can be better, more charismatic, obviously. But if you're able to do that one-on-one dynamic, here's your peace of mind. You have social skills. You just also have social anxiety. So here's the key thing. Don't let the social anxiety trick you into thinking that you are worse than you are. It's lying. It's lying to you. It's trying to protect you, but it's lying. It's wrong. You are completely fine.
Dodge it. Come on.
It's just your anxiety taking over a little bit. Okay? That's kind of the rule of thumb. So what does a day in the life look like for somebody with social anxiety disorder? I'm going to talk to you, to start out talking about this, I'm going to talk to you about something called the belongingness hypothesis. So the belongingness hypothesis was written by a man named Bauermeister and his friends, et al. Bauermeister and friends. Bauermeister is the kind of the spearheader, the champion of the theory. He's the one attributed with kind of the creation of the theory. The belongingness hypothesis is a very, very fundamental understanding of human need. So It's basically a claim. The belongingness hypothesis claims that humans are motivated by a fundamental drive to have a minimum quantity of stable, positive, and caring relationships.
Man, come on.
To belong to a group to some degree. Social anxiety necessarily separates you from this fundamental drive. In fact, belongingness hypothesis has now been recognized as a fundamental need for human beings, right? This is actually why in like jails where they have isolation and whatnot, there's a bunch of strict rules about isolation. I'm not saying it's properly followed.
Right.
I'm not saying it's a perfect system. but
Because
we kind of
isolation is
recognize that
super messed up to
on
people.
seclusion or an isolation from other people for extended periods of time is like basically torturous. It doesn't just make them lonely, it makes people go crazy. Having a sense of belonging to others, having a couple of close friendships and relationships in your life are a need. They're a fundamental need for psychological functioning, right? I think in Maslow's hierarchy it's like third. Some would argue maybe it's like lower on that, hard to say. I feel like it's because of all the pressure is on you is like no longer provided. Yes, absolutely. So there are a couple, I will be clear, there are a very few disorders, personality disorders specifically, that cause people to not seem to have much of this drive. However, they're decently rare. I'm not saying that they don't exist, right? Obviously they do. But there is a couple of, on the schizo spectrum, there's a couple people with personality disorders that do not desire relationships and don't seem to be to have kind of this really big drive. In fact, one of the hallmarks of the disorder is that they actively avoid and don't want these types of relationships. But barring this like kind of smaller group,
What are you doing?
everyone else has a fundamental need for human connection, right? No man is an island. Social anxiety is the thing that
True.
separates you from that.
Most people who are like, I don't
You
need people
desire connection
are
with other people,
actually,
but
like,
you're also
super
afraid
depressed.
Of that connection, it leaves you in this space of like freezing, right? Your part of your behavioral system wants to basically, it's called behavioral growth, right? It drives you to want to seek out the things that you need. So you're going to approach food. That's why you do motivated behaviors towards food seeking and water seeking when you're thirsty. Another thing that your system is going to push you to do is to have connections. It's going to push you to want to form relationships with others. And social anxiety makes that thing fearful. So you also want to avoid it. And at the same time, you live in this perpetual cycle of distress because you want a thing that you don't know how to get, and you're too afraid to leave your house to go and get it, right? So it's extremely lonely for a lot of people, and it's extremely distressing because you're so damn lonely that you can't.
How you tried.
So
You
afraid
missed.
to go out and talk to new people and make new friends. You don't know how to do it. You're so afraid that people are going to not like you, and there's like you're so desperate for connection that the idea that you could go out and somebody will reject you is like shattering. It's so freezing. Like you're just stuck in this state of like it's really truly like if you close your eyes and you picture you're standing on a frozen lake and there's popping and cracking and you can tell that the ice is about to give, but you can't move because it'll make it fall faster. But if you don't get off the lake, you're gonna die, right? It's both of these things at the same time. This is what social anxiety feels like for people.
That's exactly what I would say.
Internalized disorder. So there's two types of kind of mood disorders and disorders that we look at. We kind of break mental health into internalizing and
What? No.
externalizing disorders.
No.
Internalizing disorder, which means
No.
it turns us within ourselves, right? We as humans have this kind of weird capacity that we can evaluate
No.
ourselves.
Stop. No.
Within ourselves. So I can look in and go, what is Kyla doing that is good or bad, smart or stupid? It's the existential anticipation.
Jesus Christ.
Existential anticipation. Thank you.
Trying to pause the video so I could say something. I don't remember what I was gonna say. I'm about to die.
And this is a self-inspection, and introspection is introspection seems to be a decently uniquely human capacity. Although I'll be honest, we're not very good at studying non-human cognition. So who fucking knows? But we, at this point, attribute it fundamentally at a very surface level to humans most often, right? The issue is that social anxiety is in part an over-internalization. You become so negatively fixated on your own behavior and so self-critical that you begin to fail in the external world, right? paying such close attention to yourself that you stop paying attention to others. And the fixation on yourself creates its own problem. So the only times where, again, you start seeing, that scared me. Huberman says there's hyper introspection. Yeah, hyper introspection. And so when we see people with social anxiety starting to fail in social dynamics, it's almost exclusively because they're failing to pick up on cues from other people around them because they're so internally focused, right? They're so fixated on like, do I smile now? Does my smile look weird? Am I saying the right things? What should I say next? That they'll miss kind of subtle cues from the people that they're talking to of basically like interest in talking about something else or a positive feedback about a topic that they're talking about, so they'll kind of miss it, and it'll leave them constantly like missing people. So when I think about it, you know, when I think about like my bout through social anxiety, which was really bad, like my social anxiety was so bad and my loneliness got so intense that like I was becoming suicidal because I was so fucking lonely and I hated myself so much, right? And it was like I would be in a conversation and it was like in the conversation I would look out into the world and I just saw mirrors pointing back at me, and they were very critical mirrors, right? I was talking at somebody, and the entire time I was talking at somebody, I was thinking about myself, specifically my failure, right? So it sounds selfish, and in some ways it's certainly self-focused, but I'm not putting myself above others. I'm constantly trying to fix myself, right? So you're not talking to another person, you're talking to a mirror that you're kind of like reading off of to give you cues of what you're doing wrong and failing at. It's a deeply mind-fucking disorder. Most mental health problems are very mind-fucking.
Ta-da!
How did you get out of that?
Ooh.
That's where I am at right now. I will get there, I promise. I'm going to take you guys down and I'm going to bring you back up, okay? I'm not going to leave you just at the bottom like, oh, so it is miserable. How do we distinguish between avoidant personality disorder and social anxiety? Almost exclusively the way that you're going to differentiate something like avoidance versus social anxiety is going to be the emotional language that the person attaches to their behaviors, right? So, and sometimes these two things can co-occur together. This is why diagnosis really is, this is why self-noticing, like identifying your symptomology is very important, but diagnosis is very complicated, and you should really leave it to a trained professional. And I don't even think most trained professionals should be doing it. I don't think your GP should be diagnosing with mental health problems. I think somebody trained with like neuropsych assessment or clinical psychologist trained on testing and evaluation. Anyone trained on testing and evaluation and diagnostics should be the only people diagnosing you, in my view. But it is good to notice, like, okay, am I avoidant personality disorder or social anxiety? Well, what does it feel like? Like, what's going on for you? Is your thought, I don't want to deal with this, like yucky? Or is it, this is so fearful. I want it, but I'm so afraid of it. Like, which is it, right? Because yuck, I don't want to deal is a very different kind of emotional energy, essentially, than I want this, but I'm terrified of it. Those are very different experiences.
Some things is I want, but I'm terrified of it. I think other things just like I don't want to deal with it.
People have to run off and get dinner now. True, if you had just ordered HelloFresh, you could have been cooking very quickly, pre-portioned, and been done and been back to get the rest of this talk in the next like 10 minutes. You're welcome, Ultimate Splash Damage. And don't try to get a diagnosis just because your friends are and you want to feel special. Only if you go, I mean, I don't think most people are trying to get a diagnosis to feel special. I think there's some of that, but I think
Oh, I didn't mean to recall them.
insensitive way of viewing it. I think a lot of people are seeking a diagnosis because they live in a state of distress and despair. And there's something really helpful for having a label to categorize it, right? To say, this is the thing. Especially because in our society, we care a lot about these labels, right? So if I tell you, I have this unknown, not really diagnosed gut problem, but it might be a genetic disorder because in general, my cells don't absorb the right amounts of water we think because I have dry everything. My eyes are dry to the point that I can't wear contacts, right? Other dry areas that I won't mention. My skin is insanely dry. My hair falls out because my scalp gets so dry and so underhydrated, like to the point that like when you massage it, it like aches because there's not enough like blood in my scalp a lot of the time. And I get IBS symptoms because there's not enough like liquid in my guts a lot of time to like move things along. That's a real
I'm streaming.
But if I say I have IBS, people are like, oh, okay.
for an
This is why we
hour
seek these labels, because if I
and a
just
half.
right, if I try to explain my brain injury, right, I'm like,
And
my
it's
brain
1
injury
o'clock.
causes, like, you know, some intentional concentration, but also like some word swapping. But if I just say I have a TBI, or like back in the past with schooling, my doctor just gave me the ADHD diagnosis. I don't have ADHD, but I needed all of the supports that ADHD people get, right? So it's like, that's the tricky thing with this thing, is like, if you're self-IDing and you're never seeking treatment for it, that's a really big problem, because at that point, your self-diagnosis isn't aimed to help yourself in any way. I would argue it might actually be doing harm. A diagnosis should be leading to better outcomes. All right. So that's
Okay.
a day in the life, okay, of a socially anxious person. It is a constant state of like reaching, of wanting.
Okay, so I know I said I was gonna finish this video last time I was streaming, last night, but I'm not doing that tonight. We're just not doing it. So yeah. Actually, I might watch it myself tonight, but I probably won't, because I'm not gonna remember most of it. But yeah, I'm getting tired. I think my eyes turn red. Or is that just the color temperature of the image? I don't know. I really don't know, and at this point, I kind of don't care. I'm tired. Yeah. I need to find some way to. What am I doing? I'm forgetting what the whole entire point of this is. The point of what I'm doing should be to like make it interesting, not only for myself but for you all as well. And the fact that I'm not like really doing that is because like I'm bored, and if I'm bored, that means I'm not doing nothing that's worth anything. Yeah. I think tomorrow I'm gonna draw. Yeah, I'm gonna draw for a little bit tomorrow. I'll figure out what I'm drawing later. No, I'll figure out what I'm drawing. I'll figure out what I'm doing another time. But all right. So that will be the end of this stream, and I will see you all later. If you want to check out the stuff I got, you can check out my YouTube channel. You can check out my Linktree, my Instagram, and my Twitter, which are in the description down below. If you're on YouTube, if you're on Twitch, I have to update the stuff down below so y'all can click on it, or my details and stuff, so y'all can click on the links and go to them. But yeah, for right now, I'm gonna go to sleep. Well, I'm gonna update the links first. Update the links and might sketch a little bit, and I'm going to bed. Yeah, it's 1 o'clock and I'm tired. Your boy woke up at a reasonable hour this morning, so now I'm tired. I got some stuff I gotta do tomorrow that I don't want to do. I know I need to do it, but I don't want to. I'm trying to think about it in terms of like what we were watching, what we were talking about with anxiety. Like, is it avoidant or is it social anxiety? I think I kind of am concerned. Well, no. I'm not entirely sure. Now, here's where I'm like kind of getting energy back and kind of going into what I'm thinking in my head. And then I'll look up and it'll be an extra 30 minutes. But, like, on one hand, I don't want to go, right? But I kind of already told somebody I was going to go do this thing. And they want to hear from me about doing this thing and talking to these people. So I gotta go do it. I don't really want to do it myself, though. but I know I need to because it's something that I would need. But I'm not sure if it's just that icky, like, or if it's like a social anxiety, like there's a fear, because it's kind of like fearful, but like I think that's like secondary, and I think that's being used to avoid it. Because like one of the things I was thinking about was like, okay, how am I gonna be dressed? I don't want to walk in looking, bad or whatever. And I'm like, maybe I should just put off to this, whatever. And it's like, no, I don't think I should do that. But I don't know. I gotta do some more thinking and introspection about that. Actually, I'm not going to do that. I think that's actually a big part of my issue right now. Is that I'm like super trying to be like socially aware of myself. I need to remember that I need to be free. That's the goal right now. Be free. Act like the socially retarded person. But act like the socially not calibrated person. But don't actually like act like the socially calibrated. No. Have the brazenness of the socially uncalibrated person with the knowledge of the socially calibrated person. I need to have both of those things. There's like there was a guy who on Twitch sent in he put some in the chat, and I think everything has a big delay on it, so I couldn't respond. Or if I did, he probably didn't see it. But it was before I got everything going too. I was in the low. But I'm kind of surprised somebody saw me. That was weird. I ain't expecting anybody to be watching on Twitch. I expected that to be on 0 and never move from there. But having him do that kind of like made me feel like, oh, I need to talk. I need to say something and do whatever. And I think that's I think that's actually a big part of the issue. It's like, I need to get out of that mindset. I need to stop worrying about like, okay, how do I look to this person, right? It's a subtle difference, but it's like one of them is like, how am I being perceived? What's going on? And instead of doing that, I think I need to be more concerned about like, what is this other person experiencing? What do they feel? Because I think that will help me a lot with just trying to like develop content that, makes people want to come back, want to keep looking, want to keep interacting, And so like that's what I really want to achieve with this. So So it seems like I've gotten 2 views on YouTube and a like. Cool. Happy with it. I'm happy with it. Somebody was watching and enjoyed what I was doing enough that they, yes, they enjoyed it. I'm happy about that. That's what I need to focus on. Focus on what y'all are feeling and how y'all are doing and what y'all like. I need to focus on doing stuff for you, right? Give to you, provide value to you instead of worrying about like what's gonna happen to me. Cause I'm gonna be all right. I got everything figured out. Well, I don't have everything figured out, but I'm gonna be all right. Y'all the ones I gotta worry about. Y'all the ones I gotta make sure having a good time. Make sure y'all got someplace to come to chill, talk, hang out, and all that. So, yeah, it's gonna be it for tonight. Oh, y'all got to hear me yawn for like the 5th time in the mic. But yeah. So, if you want to check out my Twitter, that's in the description of the YouTube video. Check it out. If you want to check out my Instagram, that's in the description of the YouTube video. Check it out. If you want to check out my TikTok, that's in the description of the YouTube video, and there's nothing there. Not even a picture. Not even a picture, profile picture. So you can go check that out if you want to. It's disappointing. It's empty. Lonely. Cold. but it's still there. At some point I'll use it and do something with it, but who knows. And then my link tree is also in the description at the bottom. Just, it's still got the same links, but you know, it's just there so y'all can connect it together if you want to. And then on, like I said, on Twitch, I'm going to put that in there. But yeah, that's it. I'm done for the day. See y'all later. And